So when are we getting another Superman movie? This is a question that comic book movie fans have been asking for at least a half decade. Whether you're a fan of Man of Steel or not, we just want to see Superman on the big screen again. Unfortunately, this update that I have for you in this video isn't quite good news on that end. Director David Sandberg of Shazam and the upcoming Shazam Fury of the Gods answered some questions on his social media, and one of the fans asked him if you could choose any other DC hero to direct, which one? To which David Sandberg replied, "At one point, I would have said Superman, but when there are so many different expectations and hardcore fans, you're going to piss off so many people no matter what you do. Seeing how people react to things like The Last Jedi makes me want to stay away from things like that. Shazam was perfect in that there hadn't been that many adaptations before. There are still people who think it was done wrong, but it was on a manageable level." You hear that, Superman fans, gatekeepers? You guys are mostly the reason why another Superman movie is not on the big screen. Now, not all of you. There are some of you out there who welcome different versions, different interpretations of the character, but you are a small minority. Look at Zack Snyder and what he tried to do with the Superman character. To me, it was the most interesting thing I've seen ever for that character. You take a character like Clark Kent, Superman, Kal-El, and you put him into a situation where he has two father figures, both with different ideas of what he should be. You have Jor-El, played by Russell Crowe, and him saying, "You could be a savior. They too will follow you into the light." And then you have Pa Kent, who says, "The world ain't ready for Superman." And BVS proved that to be very true. And I loved what Zack Snyder was doing with that character in his movies. But unfortunately, the internet did not feel the same way. You had bloggers, you had critics, you had fans, gatekeepers, all of a sudden trashing the movies because it wasn't the movies that they hated, it was the choice with the character that they hated. For that reason, we have yet to see Superman for the last 5 years. What we have gotten outside of Zack Snyder's films is a headless Superman in Shazam, a Superman with very bad CGI, Justice League, and a Superman silhouette in James Gunn's Peacemaker Season 1 finale. That's it. Outside of that, nobody really wants to touch the Superman character. Don't believe me? Go online, check out what James Gunn had to say about possibly doing a movie like Justice League 2 or any of the larger DC characters. You ever wonder why he went with Peacemaker for a solo HBO Max series? Part of the reason was he's so fascinated by that character and a character that he really wanted to explore. Another part of it is that James Gunn did not want to go anywhere near the Justice League. Now, something like a cameo, a fun cameo at the end, that's the extent that he's willing to go. And then over the past 5, 6 years, there have been a number of directors who have been rumored to be attached. And if you're a DC fan who follows this kind of stuff, you know who I'm talking about. Christopher McQuarrie, director of Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, a longtime collaborator with Tom Cruise. He was rumored to do a Superman project. WB didn't want it. They didn't want his idea. George Miller, at one point, coming off of Mad Max Fury Road, was rumored to be in talks for a Superman project. Matthew Vaughn, director of Kingsman, director of Kick-Ass, director of X-Men First Class, was somebody that fans really wanted to see do a Superman movie. But he probably saw how Zack Snyder was being treated, talked about on social media, and thought, you know what? Nah, I'll make 3, 4, 5 Kingsman movies. And it just it makes me as frustrated as I'm sure most of you out there are that we haven't seen any Superman on the big screen. Now, the big screen is not the end all be all. I happen to be a fan of what the CW is doing with Superman and Lois. I'm one of those fans who invite different interpretations because I'm not what's called a gatekeeper. I don't protect these characters with my life, and there's only one way, one version to do these characters. I never really understood that. And the fact that you have things like multiverse and elseworlds out there, invite other filmmakers who are very passionate but scared of characters like Superman to come in here and try their hand. I certainly hope that an actor like Henry Cavill, who was a phenomenal Superman, so many people were talking about his interpretation for right reasons, for wrong reasons, whatever. They were talking about Superman. I want to see more Henry Cavill in the DCEU. I would love to see him fight Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam. I would love to see him interact with Shazam, played by Zachary Levi. I would love to see him in his own solo movie, something with Brainiac or Bizarro or something like that. There is so much potential. But what you just saw in regards to what David Sandberg said is the main reason why so many people don't want to go anywhere near a character like Superman. If I'm the head of Warner Brothers, I'm telling all my filmmakers, look, if you want to do something that's truly a great idea with Superman, something we haven't seen before, I welcome that. And I'll have your back as a studio executive. You will probably get a lot of hate, but you know what? I'm all about artistic integrity. And not one artist, not one writer, whatever it is, owns these characters. If that were the case, we would have never gotten Frank Miller's Batman, Dark Knight Returns. We never would have gotten Alex Ross's amazing Kingdom Come, so on and so forth. It's just frustrating. I apologize for this rant. I absolutely want to see more Superman on the big screen. You guys give me your ideas. What do you want to see? What do you don't want to see? At this point, I'll take whatever. Stop wasting Henry Cavill's Superman. That's going to do it. Leave your thoughts. Leave a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys so much. Have a great weekend and be safe out there. I'll see you on the other side.